Hello, everyone. I'm Jaclyn House. I'm a parent, actually, of two APYO students, Brooklyn House, who plays cello, and Raymond House, who plays clarinet. So my kids also play at their schools as well. So it's been great for our family. And so I'm very excited to be able to kind of have this Q&A with you guys as we kind of educate other families and hopefully that they can also join the APYO family. So Jason, let's kick it off with you. If you would just provide maybe an overview of APYO and what it is that we do and how long the program has been around.
Sure. Thank you, Jaclyn. My name is Jason Miller. I'm the executive director of the Arkansas Philharmonic Orchestra, and the Arkansas Philharmonic Youth Orchestra is under our organization. And we started well over 10 years ago, and we've built a pretty large program in Bentonville. We're excited to share what we're going to be doing with a new virtual program. And also, starting last year, our youth orchestra became 100% tuition free. And so we're going to continue that. And you'll see, if you are familiar with APYO, you'll see some familiar faces as we welcome back our conductors. And if you are not familiar, we welcome you to join us. We really want everyone to come and play and learn music with us.
Jason, talk about like the transition with COVID and how APYO has been able to pivot during this time.
Yeah, so just like everyone else, we took a break, much needed break, I guess, and we were able to reflect on what we've done, what we want to do, where we want to go. And we've decided that it is safe. The safest thing is to just have a virtual program. But I'm so proud of the work that the conductors have put into this. This is not a temporary fix. This is actually thinking about the future of youth orchestra and how we want to move forward, how we want to engage students from all over the area and beyond. And so I look forward to the conductors telling us more about that.
Thank you all. Let's just jump right into it. Dr. Abrahams, I'll start with you because you're in an interesting situation because you have winds and percussion. Is there going to be rehearsal for those instruments this semester?
Well, for this semester, it's unique for the winds and percussion. All of the precautions due to COVID with the spread of aerosols, especially with wind instruments, makes things very difficult. With that, wind and percussion can join and partake in the classes, the theory classes, the history classes, the technology classes, but they would not be part of and be able to work in small ensembles and performance aspects. But they can participate in the other offerings that we have as we kind of retool and try to build upon what we've already worked on.
Kristen, let's talk about your elective.
I'm Kristen Young. I'm one of the conductors with APYO with the Winds. And one of the classes that I would like to present this semester is actually a rhythm and body percussion class where kids can learn rhythm and counting through body movements, where each note value and each rest value have a different body motion attached to them. So the idea is to have them learn more complex rhythms or learn more rhythms if they're newer kids to music, and have them learn that through movement so that we can turn these pieces of music into a crazy dance where they don't realize what they're doing is learning with their bodies all of these different rhythms while we all move around together. And I love that the idea that a lot of these kids who are doing virtual school or hybrid school where they're in front of a computer screen all day long get an opportunity to learn something that helps them with music, but also gets them up off of their feet, gets them to move around. And I think one of the biggest things for getting kids involved and keeping them involved in this program is to have something that they look forward to that's fun, maybe even a little bit silly. And I look forward to helping them learn while we're silly and dance together.
Robin, do you want to talk about the elective that you'll be teaching?
We're still kind of exploring with our electives, but one thing that I've been looking at is just kind of time traveling through music and just kind of touching on the different periods, Baroque, the classical, the Romantic, and modern, and kind of time traveling back and exploring what the music was like then. Maybe experimenting with trying to write a melody in a Baroque way and putting that together and what that would feel like and what that would be like, and then exploring some of those composers from those eras that maybe that you haven't heard of as much, and maybe explore those and talk about them and see how time has changed and how far and where we've come. And that's been such a fun creative challenge with this virtual, a lot of uncertainty and hesitation, but it's so wonderful to come to a program where there's no limits to what we can do. I'm excited to just say, come explore with us, come explore virtual music learning with us, and most importantly, come have a ton of fun with us.
That's a great segue to the next question for Anne. Is it necessary for students to do both in school and local orchestra? I know my kiddos do it. I love it for them. They have two different experiences, in my own opinion, from being involved in both. What have you seen?
I'd say that it is one of the most beneficial things that students can do. And every year when I begin an orchestra program, one of the things that I talk about is how to get involved in your orchestra community. And our students here are so fortunate to be in a community that has a youth orchestra and an opportunity for them to further enhance all of their knowledge and skills in a separate, different environment than what they're used to in the school classroom.
Christy, can students outside of Northwest Arkansas be involved with the program as well?
You can teach virtually anywhere, and you can be a student virtually anywhere. So not only does this serve more students across the whole state of Arkansas, but Missouri, Kansas, Oklahoma, and anywhere. I can see a big event sometime in the future when COVID is not a worry, that they might all travel here after having rehearsed virtually in their chamber groups or in an orchestra setting to perform together and play together, and how exciting that would be to see kids travel to Northwest Arkansas and see all that is available for them here and have this be this center of musical learning.
Jason, you had mentioned that being a part of APYO is a free program. Talk about why that's important.
So it was always something that I wanted the youth orchestra to be. It was free to everyone because access is always an issue. And I was somebody growing up that did not have the financial means to learn an instrument or participate in an orchestra. And so one way that we can help is by removing a barrier of having tuition to participate in youth orchestra. There's so many other costs that are involved in learning an instrument. We understand that. And so thank you to our board of directors that has made it their priority to keep tuition completely free for everyone. So I hope that people will take advantage of it.
When will this program be available?
So we are going to be launching our virtual platform starting on September 28th. So it's coming up very soon. And we are also planning the week before, on September 21st, to have sort of a virtual orientation, a chance for students who are registered to come, meet the conductors, meet the teachers who will be working with them throughout the course of the semester, and just kind of get the feel for the Zoom atmosphere.
And then how do parents register? Just go to the website?
So there'll be a link below to register, and you also can go to our Facebook page and find the registration link there.